Hi, phone bankers. My name is Corbin Delgado. Thanks for being a leader in our I Vote for My Family campaign. We could not do this work without you. Today, I'll be running you through how to use my favorite piece of GOTV technology, VAN. VAN is how we will phone bank to reach out to members of our communities and encourage them to vote to have their voice heard this election. If you're new to VAN, you should have received an email asking you to create a profile. If you have not received that yet, stop the video now and reach out to an HWC organizer. Once that's settled, you can start by heading to van.statevoices.org on your computer. Once there, click the button on the top of your login prompt that says Login with Action ID. Once you click that, you'll be directed to a login with your Action ID. Log in using your email and your password. Now you've successfully logged in. Make sure that you are in the My Voters side of VAN. On your screen, you'll see a box labeled Quick Tasks. Then click on Virtual Phone Bank. Once you click, you'll be sent to a page asking you to select which virtual phone bank you want to use. Your organizer should have told you who you will be calling. Click on the circle next to the phone bank you'll be calling and then click Next. Let's take a moment to go through how the page will look. On the top of your page, you'll see the name of the phone bank and how many people we've called so far in the list. Below that, you'll see the potential voters' contact info. VAN provides the name, age, sex, phone number, and how many phones are associated with the potential voter for each person. If you look on the right side of your screen, you'll see their addresses as well. Now, let's go through the process of making a call. If you're making a phone call and you can't get a hold of the person you're calling, click I couldn't reach and then their name. You'll be prompted with a drop-down. From here, fill in whether the person was not home, if they refuse, they're deceased, they've moved, they want us to call them back, the line is busy, if you left a message, if you got the wrong number, if the person wants to be added to a do not call list, or if the phone is disconnected. If you do get a hold of who you are trying to reach, you'll need to follow the script prepared for you. Now, conversations don't always follow the script, so think of it as parts that work together rather than a rigid system you need to follow. Each question on the script will have a drop-down where you can select the different answers. Familiarize yourself with each of these responses. Sometimes there will be multiple people that you want to reach in the same house. It is totally fine to ask the person you are talking to answer the questions for that person. Just be sure that when you enter that person's survey responses, you put in the notes on the bottom of the screen who answered for that person. An important thing to keep in mind is if your contact has moved, remind them that they'll need to re-register to vote. We can send them a voter registration form, but you'll need to update their contact info on our end. First, you need to click on Add New Address on the right side of your screen. You'll have a pop-up come up asking for the new address. Once you enter the new address, click Next. Be sure to also enter their new address in the notes section at the bottom of the screen so that we can make sure that everything goes smoothly. And just like that, you've completed your first call. Now that you have finished your call, click Save the Next Call to go on to your next potential voter. Once you've finished making calls for the night, click on your name at the top right corner of your window and then click on Log Out in the drop-down to sign out until the next time you log on the call. Even amidst the crisis, we still have the power to and must make sure that the voices of all in our community are heard. Thank you for doing your part.